guys, thanks for joining me today. And in this video, I want to give you some really helpful tips how to buy the freshest, best chicken at the store, save money while you're doing it, and have so much more to prepare meals and your favorite dishes with your favorite poultry. Yes, I'm raw vegan, but I still cook chicken for friends and family, and I use these tips as well. But before we get started, be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this, as well as my other videos on faith, health, and beauty all year round. Now, if you've seen the news or recalls in recent years, you know just how important it is to get the freshest chicken when you go shopping. Sometimes even the sales can be great buys, as long as you know the tips to buy the safest chicken that's possible for you in store. And so I'm going to give you those tips today. One big tip I'd like to let you know is that when you can, purchase organic chicken. Not only is it more carefully processed, more stringent protocols are used when preparing it, it also tastes better. It generally is juicier, more tender, and cooks quicker. So when your budget allows, buy organic. And I'll tell you a little more about that in a few minutes. So first, when you are looking at chicken in the store, and there's lots of varieties to choose from, make sure the package of chicken you choose hasn't been stacked above the top of the refrigerator case in the grocery store. Why? Because that means it's not actually being refrigerated at all. Always choose one from near the bottom of the pile. Go underneath, put them back neatly, of course, but make sure you're getting the coldest chicken possible when you choose a package. And make sure you check the expiration date. Now, this also applies even when you're buying clearance meat. Make sure that the package isn't open anywhere, that it hasn't been ripped or torn, that it's still cold, preferably it's on the bottom of the refrigerator, and check the date. Even if you buy chicken that's marked down with the date that's the same day as when you purchase it, as soon as you get home, sanitize that package and throw it in the freezer. If you've bought a package that's a family pack, open the package, clean the chicken, and then separate it in your bags and freeze it. And I have a video on how to safely sanitize your chicken and your kitchen when you're done. That should be coming up. Check it out. It'll be really helpful as well. Now, I recommend you avoid chicken that has signs of bruising or red spots or brown spots or excessive blood spots. And if you see bones that look like they are dark or dark red, that can be signs of not only lower quality meat, but also that the animals have been mistreated. If it's not absolutely dire that you purchase that meat, for your own safety, leave it in the store. Now, flesh color isn't necessarily an indicator of quality. Chicken farmers have learned how to manipulate flesh color through feed and processing to make the product look more attractive to shoppers. I personally, when I cook chicken, unless it's being fried, I always remove the skin. To me, it's just a safe measure of not cooking that skin along with the chicken. That's one of the main reasons I do so. Now, something labeled organic indicates the chicken is being raised on an organic, pesticide-free feed and hasn't received any antibiotics. If you see free range, that's even better. Grass-fed, absolutely positively not going to apply to chicken. That applies to venison, it applies to beef and bison and so forth. Now, beware of any other terms like natural or no additives or no antibiotics. They aren't regulated terms. And on top of that, the FDA prohibits the use of antibiotics in all chicken. So them saying that it's just something to make you feel more relaxed about buying it, pay more attention to what's in the package and on the label than the little terms that are used to make you feel more at ease. Avoid packages of chicken that have a lot of liquid or even the faintest smell. Now sometimes you'll see a lot of pink liquid in there. Leave that chicken there. If it smells even slightly, leave the chicken at the store. Now there's a warning sign that chicken has seen better days, including it may have been frozen, defrosted, and frozen again and shipped to another store. You don't want that chicken, leave it. I really wish that no one had to go through these steps and these checks and that everyone could have the freshest chicken available. But that's just not possible, and that's not reality. So use these tips again to get the freshest, safest chicken you can buy in store. Now for the best price and the best flavor, buy chicken with the bone in. It's juicier. And on top of that, if you buy organic chicken, you can take the bones and make your own bone broth. That means you're using the chicken and all its parts to the fullest extent. You also can take, if you got organic chicken, you can take that skin and also add it to the broth. Throw it away, of course, once you're done, but it helps to make that broth flavorful. If you buy whole organic chickens, that's always your best bet when you can get a great price, because not only can you cut the chicken up yourself, but again, you can use that backbone to make broth. You can pick off the meat to put into ramen. You can do so much with that one organic chicken that you'll find you save so much money in multitasking it. I do it all the time. It's great. Give it a try. Come back and let me know what you think. Now, a whole cut up chicken, speaking of whole chicken, can contain parts from different birds. So again, it's best to buy your own whole chicken and cut it yourself. Yes, I know it's a challenge. It took me years, seriously, to learn how to properly cut up a chicken. I had older family members that tried to teach me, and for some reason, I just didn't get it. Finally, now I've got it, so cutting up a chicken is now a breeze. Just keep at it, keep practicing, you'll get it. Now, if possible, make the chicken the last thing you pick up in the grocery store. Your meat. Now, sometimes we run to the meat area first because you want to get those deals, especially when they've got markdowns generally. But the best thing to do is to get the meat last, especially in the summer when it's hot. And if you forget to take your ice packs, your meat can go bad quickly. So get your meat last, like you do your ice cream and other frozen foods, so that you're not walking around the entire store with that meat in your basket and it's warming up. Second best thing is take a little bag with you with a cooler pack. Throw the meat in there. Make sure it's an open bag or an open package, so they know that when you get to the register, you just end up taking that meat out, having it rung up, and then they bag it and you put it back in there in the cooler pack and then put it in your car. It's easy, and you know that your chicken stays cool the entire time you're shopping. Now, water-cooled chicken can absorb water, which adds to the weight, and some say dilutes the taste. But I really can't find a difference. When I was eating it, I didn't taste the difference. And then family and friends who eat it don't really see a difference either. You also have now air-chilled chicken that is listed as a bonus. You can try it, but remember, those type of terms also increases the price of the chicken and makes it higher. If you want to buy it, again, wait for sales and wait for markdowns and clearance. Check the dates, check the condition of the chicken, and if everything checks out, go ahead and buy and stretch that budget. Now, remember the tips for also, when you get home, making your chicken continue to be safer after picking the best chicken and freshest possible. Rinsing your chicken, patting it dry, freezing it as soon as possible, not leaving it in the refrigerator, especially if you've gotten chicken that's marked down the same day. It's best to refrigerate, preferably freeze it as soon as you get home. And once you finish cleaning your chicken, sanitize your sink. Use a sanitizing spray, clean it out, as well as the surfaces around the sink, your counter if you've had it on the counter. Another thing I like to do is when I have that fresh chicken, that's marked down and I open and do that, I'll go ahead and season that chicken and then freeze it in bags. And I make sure to write the date, the brand of chicken, when it was put in, and then I freeze it toward the back of the freezer. This is another way to stretch your budget and save some money and save some time. When you've already got that chicken seasoned and you're ready to cook it, all you gotta do is take it out, and you can even, if you're baking it or roasting it or boiling it, you can even do that from the frozen stage, so you don't have to thaw it. It may take a little while longer for it to cook, but you know there's no chance of contamination or salmonella or E. coli forming because of improper handling techniques. So, when you go shopping for chicken, poultry, be sure to use these tips. Not only will they keep you and your family safe, but they will save you a lot of money in the long run. Have these tips been helpful for you? Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this, as well as my other videos on faith, health, and beauty, money-saving tips, health tips, and so much more all year round. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Julie. Continue to be happy, healthy, and whole. See you guys next time.